And so if I could summarize your view on how Christianity started, that we already had all the elements, right? We had Platonism, and then we had this, I don't know, the whole monad logos thing, right? That became Gnosticism.
Mm-hmm.
And it all just kind of fell together, right? Like it's almost as if you couldn't not have Christianity with all these things coming together.
Right. I think it was Richard Carrier who brilliantly said that. And mind you, I don't agree with everything Carrier says, but I agree with him on a lot. And so he says, if you were to go back, say, about 100 years before Christianity, and observe all that's going on and all the sort of predominant ideas and beliefs and whatnot, you could pretty well predict that a religion like Christianity would emerge.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think there are also some historical circumstances involved. For instance, like I said, I think there probably was a historical Jesus. I think that he probably did have a following, that he was crucified, perhaps under Pontius Pilate, and that must have been a real kind of tragic reckoning if they had placed a lot of their hope in this guy as the Messiah. So, as so many other religious or political movements do, they engaged in cognitive dissonance reduction by turning the tragedy into a triumph and sort of reinterpreting the scriptures, like I mentioned, Isaiah 52 through 53 especially, and we're able to say, no, this all went according to plan, right? He died for our sins. He's been raised, and he's up in heaven with God now. He will return to finish the duties that the Messiah is supposed to accomplish. So all is good. So I think that the historical Jesus following and crucifixion and aftermath are an integral part of Christian origins. I think there is a historical kernel or basis for all of this, but all of the sort of accreted kind of ideas that became attached to this movement were already pretty homegrown in that time and place in history. Yeah.